Damian Lillard returns to the Portland Trailblazers after basically ring chasing with the Bucks. He tore his Achilles. Prayers up for him. He's going back to the Portland Trailblazers where it all began. What is your reaction to Damian Lillard going back to the Portland Trailblazers?
Well, me personally, like I didn't understand the move. One because I thought Dame wanted to win the ring before he retired. And then two, I want Dame to win the ring. So like you going back to Portland, that doesn't help you and give you a better chance at winning a ring. I thought that he should have went to a contender. But I'm not mad at it. Because I understand why he had his best years in Portland. Even though he averaged like 24, 25 with the Bucks, Dame didn't look the same. Um, even after that year, that second year in Milwaukee, he still didn't look like the normal Dame that we're accustomed to. Um, but yeah, like I'm not mad at him. He had his best years in Portland. He's happy in Portland. His family's there. So I think, then he's getting older. So he doesn't have, especially with an Achilles tear like that, it's gonna take time for him to come back. He just wanna be around the people that he loves and an organization that treated him like royalty. So, like I said, he ain't got that many years left in him too. So it's like why not just finish my career out in Portland? So I ain't mad at him.
Not at that phone call. You was like, why? You basically said, why did he do that? That's what you said. Now, maybe you changed your mind since then. That was a week ago. But that first call, you was like, man, why did he do that?
Yeah, because I wanted him to win the ring, bro. I want Dame. I fuck with Dame heavy, bro. So it's like I want Dame to at least get the ring. I don't want him to be like Chris Paul. You know what I mean? And not get a ring before Chris Paul has a chance this year. But I don't want him to not leave the NBA without getting a ring, bro. And then on top of that, like I know he doesn't want to ring chase or go to a stacked team, but you could at least went to a team that was competitive. You know what I mean? So, but
I mean, like I said, I feel like he wanted to, like you said, he wanted to go back to Portland where his family is. I think that's where all his family is. His kids is there. I don't know about wife. That ain't none of my business. But mom and dad are probably there. He just want to be closer to his family, and that's understandable. And I think he's okay with, maybe just getting a ring. It doesn't define my legacy. Because we just talked about it last week. Dame was at number 60, whatever, on the top 100 list, a top 75 player of all time. Mm-hmm. And I think that's perfectly fine. He's one of the best guards, honestly, of this generation. People say if Steph Curry didn't exist, probably be the best shooter in the league. I'm just saying that I don't think so. But hey, some people might say that. He's one of the best guards of our generation, one of the best deep shooters of our generation, and he's just a good point guard. He's had a good career. I'm looking at it, he's a career at 25 points, 6 assists, 4 rebounds, 37 from the 3, 43 from the field. That's really good. Dame is probably going to go to the Hall of Fame because all the great years he had in Portland. Milwaukee, it just didn't work out. He tried to do it. It didn't work. He never wanted to go there. He wanted to go to Miami. They weren't trying to give up. No, they didn't want Tyler Hero. And it was like, we're not going to trade with you, Miami. So the Milwaukee Bucks came into play. They traded for him. It just didn't work out. It just didn't work out. They tried. Kind of a failure. You said that last time. It was a failure. And he's back at Portland. Now, I will say this. Remember, you was all on Portland early in the year. You said they played better than all that. Could we not say the year after they could potentially might be a playoff team if Dame comes back decent? Could they? Or at least a play-in team? Could they be that?
Play-in for sure. Play-in for sure. I don't think they'll end up being a playoff team though. Play-in for sure though. But if he didn't go back to Portland, where would you have liked to see them go?
I told you Boston. I would have liked to see him, or I think you brought it up, Minnesota. I would have liked Minnesota a lot. I would have liked Boston or Minnesota. That's the team.
Yeah, I was going to say Minnesota. Minnesota, him, Ant, Julius, and Rudy, and Jaden. That's pretty nasty. I ain't going to lie.
And they gave him a decent contract. I knew it was going to be like $14 million. I said that. I was like, they're going to give him probably $13 to $15 million. That's what they gave him. That's decent to sit to do nothing. And he's getting the money from the Bucks. That's decent. Now, again, we talked about it a lot. This is the make or break year for Scoot now. So I feel like Scoot, this is your opportunity. Now next year, I don't know what they're gonna do. I don't know what they because Dame. I think we figure if Dame just comes back decent, he's probably gonna start.
Yeah, for sure.
So for Scoot, this is it. You have to show them why they should keep you. You really have to show it. And I don't know what this means. Like, I still don't like Dame going there. It's gonna hurt. Like, we talked about it last week, but this is really gonna hurt him now. Now, if I'm Scoot, do you look over your shoulder like, man, if I don't perform, they got Dame back now? Like,
yeah, for sure. Because like his rookie year, he was averaging 14. Then he went down to 12. And then he still averaged the same assists and rebounds. His shooting got a little bit better, but not really. He shot 32% his rookie year. He shot 35% last year. But he was more efficient last year, but it still wasn't what we expected. Like when Scoot was coming out, they were saying that he might be better than Wemby. He might be the best prospect in this draft class. And he has yet to show it on him. So, like you said, this is definitely a make or break year for him. He has to at least average, in my opinion, he has to at least average like 16 to 17 and shoot like 37 from the three. Like we have to see a significant improvement in your jump shot and your decision making. So
you think he could do that? Do you believe he can do that? Like, would you put some money on it that he can give me 17 points this year?
Because he's athletic. He can finish around the rim. He likes the mid range. He has a nice little floater. He can get to anywhere he wants on the court. It's just his shooting. He has to shoot better. So hopefully he worked on his jump shot this offseason, and he can up that 3-point percentage.
So when Dame comes back, what do you project him to do? Like, is he the automatic best player? Like, do you expect Dame when he comes back the next year? Is he going to be dropping? I'm gonna just say 22 points per game, 23.
Yeah,
do you expect that from him?
Yeah, Dame's still gonna give you 20s. I don't think it's gonna be the 25 or 26 or nothing like that. But his first year back, they say it usually take about 2 years to come back from Achilles. But Dame's older. I think Dame's
35.
Yeah, he's 35. He turns 36. No, he just turned 35. So yeah, he's on the older side. So I mean, I still expect him to drop like 20, 22 because he's a great shooter. But is he gonna be the best player on that team? Depending on how Shaedon Sharpe comes out this next year. If Shaedon Sharpe is still the same, I'm damn near still, Dame is still the best player on that roster.
Don't sleep on Denny.
Oh no, Denny is cold. I like Denny. I feel like they gave up on him too early in Washington.
The Wizards.
If I was Washington, I would have kept him.
Low key though, the Blazers, they got a lot of young talent. I give them their credit. They got a lot of young talent. I still don't know what they're gonna do with Yang Hassan. I don't know what they're gonna do with him.
He's nice. He nice. He better than I thought he was. Low key, yeah, I can see it. I'm not mad at the nickname. He low key. He has a lot of talent. The only thing is he gonna be? That was summer league. Are you gonna be able to compete with the actual starters and backups in the NBA?
You think he can? You think he eventually start over like Klingon, or could they put them both potentially in the future? Maybe in like a couple of years.
It depends on how he shoots it from three. If he shoots it well from three, then I could see Chauncey trying to run a big lineup like that. Because then you could have Dame, Shaedon, Danny, Hassan. What's the dude's name again?
Yang Hassan.
You could have him at the 4 and then Klingon at the 5.
That's interesting. But Dame, overall, though, I'm happy for Dame. I'm glad he won't win a ring, and it sucks. He's gonna be one of those players. He's gonna be up there with the Melos, the Charles Barkley.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna be up there with the great players that just never won, the AIs. He's gonna be up there. It happens, but he chose family over a ring. And I think it comes to play like, bro, a ring don't define me. I know I'm great. I just didn't win. And it sucks that, you know, a lot of people probably wanted him to win in Milwaukee, but it just felt like him leaving Portland. It just was I don't think he really wanted to leave. Because I think it was a report that his agent not forced him to go to Milwaukee, but basically convinced him like, hey man, this is a great opportunity. And he didn't want to go. I don't think he really wanted to go there. I think he rather would have just stayed in Portland if he didn't want to go to Miami.
Yeah.
So, you know, but good job for Dame. You got some bread to do nothing, man. Like, congratulations to him. But